In this video, I try to pronounce Munro names.
Beinn Udlamain.
Try to use a tripod.
Grown man can't work tripod.
Do impressions of birds.
It's going.
And I think someone died.
I think he's dead.
Welcome back to another video. It's been a while. I'm parked up on the A9, just in a little lay-by. It's about 10 o'clock at night. Two Munros are just behind me. Beinn Udlamain and the one next to it, I cannot pronounce it. I'll put it in the description. I did these ones about a year ago. Funny story, accidentally deleted the footage. So here we are again. And we're going to smash them tomorrow morning because I'm going to bed. See you in the morning. So, for you that was like that, but for me that's been a good 4 hours sleep. I did not sleep well at all. And my morning thought for the day is that, you know, like when you ever try and sleep in a very uncomfortable bed, very uncomfortable place, tossing and turning all night, it's so uncomfortable, but then you finally you fall asleep, then you wake up, and then you're like, this is the most comfortable place I've ever been in my life. Why is that? Why is that? I did not want to get up. Anyway, that's my morning thought. It's 5 in the morning, gonna have something to eat, take the dog out, and then be on our way. See you in the hills. Now, if you ever wonder why I called my dog Noodles, it's because I love noodles. So much so that it's 5:15 and in the Highlands of Scotland, in a camper van, I'm eating a bowl of noodles for breakfast. Don't judge me. You can, it's fine. Sometimes I get asked why I'd like to start so early, and then I start early and then I just look at beautiful sunrises like that. And I think it's worth it. I just wish I had the skills to capture it the way I can see it. But alas, I'm pretty rubbish at this. There's a tripod, Noodles. I've forgotten how long this is going to take. Right, we've been rocking about 40 minutes. Just started the ascent onto the first hill, which is there behind me. I think I go up to that shoulder there. Or, no, hang on. I need to figure out where we are in relation to the camera. Hang on, it's easier if I do it this way. That there, we're going up there. Then that's our first Munro there. And then we wrap all the way around. That must be our second one there. I don't think it is actually. I think our second one's over there, and we come down and we walk back in this path all the way back to the car. Well, that's where we are. Not going to film much because you won't be able to see him, but there's a guy camping and just before the summit of this little short stretch, so we'll be quiet. You be on your best behaviour, Noodles. I'll have to stop 2 minutes before him to let my heart stop beating, stop panting. But we'll see. See what happens when we get there. Let's go. That's a tripod, Noodles. Grown man can't work tripod. It was at this point last time that I realised I'd lost a plastic water bottle, and I was hoping maybe I would find it, but I have not. I think it was around about here, because I'm thinking I met someone kind of in the middle here who was in, there's 4 Munros here, and he was just finishing as I was just starting. And I asked him to look out for my water bottle and leave it at my car, which he didn't do, so I reckon he's found it and he stole it. That's the only logical explanation for that, isn't it? Anyway, update, we're near. Well, we're not near the summit, to be fair. We're probably still half an hour, 45 minutes away from the first summit. We didn't go past the camper. They were a bit further away from the path than I thought. What a lovely spot to camp, though. I've got in the shade because it's getting quite hot. You can see the sun is out, and it is only still... That didn't work. It's only about 6:30 in the morning. Noodles is raring to go. And there's lots of these birds going. And I think it's because Noodles is scaring them. But she's on lead. So here we go.
As you can see, it's awfully slippy today. I've slipped about 8 times today. But, you know, it's a dangerous life we lead up these hills. Let's go. Just got lost for about 10 minutes. Then I found the path again and I was like, oh, it's nice here. I'm gonna get the drone out. No, my drone's still not working. I tested it the tail end of last year and the app just keeps crashing now, but it was working tail end of last year. Anyway, no drone shots today, but look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful day. Apart from that little rodent there. See here. Rat. Rat. Let's go. Okay, I'm literally 50 meters away from the summit of, I believe it's Beinn Udlamain. Udlamain, whatever. And I had my headphones in. And let me know in the comment what you think about hill walking with headphones. Some people are really dead against it for some reason. Anyway, had the headphones in, and Noodles was getting a bit freaked out. She was looking around, and I was like, maybe it's just quite windy. Getting freaked out, looking around, going, tail between her legs. I look up, there's a man on a quad bike. It's 7:45 in the morning, and he's quad biking up Munro. I think he works the land. But it's the last thing I expected to see at 7:45 in the morning was a man on a quad bike 50 meters from the summit of Beinn Udlamain. Udlamain. I don't know, I really should learn the pronunciation of these summits before I summit them. A bit disrespectful. But here we are, at the summit. This will be the 3rd time I've been up here. Let's check no one's sleeping here for the night. No one's been sleeping here tonight. 3rd time I've summited this, 2nd for the channel, 1st time that's actually going to go on YouTube unless I accidentally delete it again. 7:45 in the morning. You can see the country. Might stop, give Noodles some more food. The views. I'll take a picture with the 360-degree camera, which I got for Christmas. This will be the first Munro I've done with it. Try and get some nice pictures anyway. See you on the trip down. Munro 22, 23 for the channel, done. Another quad biker. Oh, I just missed him. Went past. Don't know what they're doing. Don't know what they're doing. Why are they here? Ah. So it makes sense now. Because even on all the tracks that I've been on, there have been like, all the paths I've been on, there have been like tire tracks, and I honestly thought it was like an injured deer who'd be given robotics to still live and travel the wilderness. Quad bike makes much more sense. Anyway, summit 2 is over there, so we kind of wrap around here and up the shoulder and then back down to the path where we started, and then nice long stroll back to the car. So we'll see how we get on. So when I left the summit, there was a guy maybe 200 meters behind me, and I'm now in like the kind of call between the 2 Munros. I don't know where he is. I think he's dead. No, there he is. He's still about 200 meters behind me. Oh well. Thank God he didn't die. So, as I said, we're just in the call between the 2 Munros. Call's the lowest point between them. Might have a seat. There's a little stream. Noodle's gonna have a drink of water or stuff like that. Let this guy pass us before we go on the ascent. It's a long-winded way of saying I'm lazy, I don't want to do the ascent. Turns out that the person behind me didn't die, very much alive. Lovely lady, planning to do the 4 Munros today, so she's just absolutely cracking on. Miles ahead already. It's only been 5 minutes. Good for her. Right, that's us reached summit number 2 of the day. the last summit of the day. And honestly, I think I might have them mixed up, so I'll write below the heights and what Munros we've done. That is, I'm going to check my watch, 9:10, so 3.5 hours roughly. What time did I start? I can't remember now. 4 hours to summit 2 Munros with a bit of faffing about, passing some quad bikes, thinking people were dead. What an exciting day it's been. This summit is really ugly. Look at that. And I was here about a year ago, and I don't remember it looking like this. Now I can't slag it off, because these things are probably more useful whenever they were brought up here than, you know, it's more important than my opinion for this 2 minutes I'm going to be here. Noodles, what are you doing? What have you found? Well, our way now takes us along here. That's the third Munro you can do there. You can do 4 in a day. One over there and the other one's over to the left somewhere. Ours takes us down, our path just takes us down here, and then we go down to the right there, back to join the path, and the car should just be like the A9's over there. I can see it. I don't think you will be able to on the camera. Hi Noodle Boodle Dog. So let's just make a quick descent and we'll see you back there. I'm going to try something, and if you're seeing this, then it's worked and you're about to see what I think I'm going to try. If you're not seeing this, it doesn't matter. Come on. So if that worked to plan, and I'm able to edit it correctly and fit it on my computer, more importantly, you should have just seen the start of the descent and me getting lost in 360-degree camera. If not, well, it's probably crap anyway. So say we're starting the descent all the way back down there. In the middle is the track that we came in on. So get back there, back to the van, back home. That's the third Munro there, and then over the other way is the fourth. So you can do 4 in a day, but then you're ended up having to walk back to your car from the car park, from wherever you parked your car. So I parked here. There's another thing you can pay at someone's house, or there's a bigger car park up the A9. I think you can pay to stay overnight, maybe. Anyway, it's not important. We'll do them one day, probably next. Just get these 4 out of the way. But as I say, yeah, if you do the 4, you park here, you do all 4, then you're ending up 2 or 3 miles up the road, then you have to walk down the A9. We're just right next to the A9. It's not doable, it's just not enjoyable. So good luck to that lady who's doing it and everyone else who does it that way. It's fine if you got 2 cars, I suppose. But as good as I am at things, I can't drive 2 cars by myself. Right, we're back at the, check these out, back at the track after the kind of slippy descent. I've slipped about 3 times, one of the worst slips I ever did. Thought I was going to break my leg. Fortunately we're fine. Letting Noodles just have a little paddle in the water, cool down a bit. I might chuck her in the deep end. I won't chuck her in the, I might chuck her in the deep end. I won't chuck her in the deep end. Yeah, so we'll just sit here, let her chill out, play with some stones. Then in an hour back to the car, maybe a bit less. See you at the car. She's found her favourite stone already. Last time we were here and I filmed it, she found a green bone that had been sitting in the water and she was running about with that. I had to stop her. Don't know what it was. sheep probably. Maybe it's the deer that's now got like wheels instead of legs. That's why those leg bones were there. And then now it's just roaming the hills making tracks. People think it's quad bikes, it's not, it's a deer with tank wheels. Right, see you back in the van. Right, back at the car, done. 4.5 hours moving time, I think 5.5 hours all in. I'm tired now. Noodles is in her cage, tired. I'm gonna stop off at Pitlochry on the way back. Get something to eat probably, because I've got pasta but I don't want it. I just don't want it, it's the last thing I want now. Probably rather drink Beinn juice than have the pasta I've got. So I'll get something to Pitlochry, get Noodles a little treat, she's finished all her food. And I've got Coke, lemon Coke as my little treat for the day. So thanks for watching. I don't know if there'll be anything after this. I'll chuck the Strava in and we'll see you in the next one. Thank you very much. Take it easy. On a side note, I'm driving just now, so I get to go over the new bridge in Perth. This is exciting. And it's weird because bridges, for me, hang on, there's a car coming. I'll let this guy go. They're a team, they're in the same company. Oh, and there's a Porsche. Is it Doug? It's not Doug. Right. Get to go over the bridge. The bridges are usually flat or they have a little bend in the middle, but this one's like you gotta just go up or downhill, and it's weird. I've never been a bridge like that. Well, I mean I have, I've been on this one. Or another one. It's weird. So we're just going downhill. It's weird. The bridges get made like that. I don't know. That's exciting times. Exciting. Not that exciting.